That's funny. Hello. Hi, everyone. Hello and welcome to Cavy Central Guinea Pig Rescue. I'm Lynn. And if you're new to this channel, we look at guinea pigs. We run a rescue here in Sydney, Australia, and we have been doing this for a very, very long time. And on this channel, you'll find lots of guinea pig information about what we do, how we care for them, recommend different things, treat them, and work with different vets, all sorts of things. So say hello, please, as you come into the chat. I can see lots of you waiting there. We're actually live streaming to YouTube, to Facebook, to our Facebook group, quite a few places. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Tell me where you are in the world from. Here's my hair. I've got a spike of hair somewhere. Anyway, let's see. Let me get the chat and see if you can hear me. Hi, Fitz. How are you? Hi, Lee. Hello. Marsha, hello and welcome. It must be very late for you, Marsha. I'm so sorry. Today we're actually kicking off here at 2 o'clock in the afternoon with live streaming because we had a few things on this morning and earlier. So we thought this was the best time. But we have a beautiful sunny day. We are in winter. Lee from Canada, hi. So we have beautiful weather here. I think it's about 24 degrees. Is that right? Today, which is gorgeous for a winter day. Absolutely beautiful. Blue sky, no wind, just gorgeous. And that usually means we're probably in for a very dry summer coming our way. They're warning us because we really haven't had a lot of rain at all. We've had these gorgeous, gorgeous days, which are just fabulous. Can everybody hear me okay? Can someone let me know in the chat there if you can hear me? Just give me a bit of feedback on that, please. And we will start looking at our next little piggy called PJ. Hi, everyone in the chat. I've got lots of numbers there, but everyone's quiet in the chat. Can you hear me? I can hear fine. Thanks so much, Marsha. Thank you. Always rely on you. Thank you. Okay, so we have got a piggy called PJ, which we're going to look at right now. I'll put you down here. Okay. How's this gorgeous boy going?
Well, he hasn't changed very much. He's still very shy.
Yeah. Hello, PJ.
He's a little bit not sure of everything.
Yeah. How old is he now?
He's nearly 4.
Nearly 4. Hi, PJ.
So. Yeah.
Hello. Hi. He looks like he's stunned.
He's always
like,
that.
What's going on? Oh, thank you so much. Thanks. What's going on, hey? So what are you finding with him? Let's just have a look at him first. How about we do
his
that?
ears are sensitive.
Okay.
And he shakes his head if it touches his ears. So maybe his ear canals might need
Okay.
cleaning.
Let's just have a look.
You can check his teeth all right. He
Feels really good down there, actually.
Does it?
Yeah, it does. His jaw's even.
He grinds
Yeah.
a lot. He needs more hay than what Alex used to.
Okay. Yeah, his top and bottom in sizes. You can actually feel them on a guinea pig when you first check them. You can actually feel down the side here if things feel even and symmetrical, and they're very even and symmetrical. That's just an outside view, which is a good thing. And, of course, you look at the physicality side of a guinea pig, and he looks a good weight too. For those people watching on YouTube, guinea pigs have 20 teeth. So you can only see the ones at the front. You cannot see them unless you use the tools like we do to check them. But they're sort of giving you, like they're the things that you can do at home to check symmetry, their eating. And, when they eat grass, for example, if it's in their mouth, you can pull it or not. It tells you they've got good tension on grip and so on. So, yeah. So when you say his ears are sensitive, what are you noticing?
Just if you brush his ears and that sort of thing, you go past it. But he's not doing it now because I think
he's being a statue.
Yes, he's really funny.
Okay.
Because if you feed him, and he starts to eat, if you move and give him a pat, he actually freezes up and he won't eat until he's comfortable that you're patting him, and then he'll go to eat again. But he's totally different than what Alex was. Yeah. Because Alex being upstairs, and then him being downstairs, they used to touch noses. Okay. And Alex would lean right over, and he would stand right up. And they would do this, and they'd sort of like chat to one another.
Alex was such a huge personality.
Oh, he certainly
Huge
was.
personality. Yeah.
And, I was really upset when he died. But
it's really, really hard. I'm sorry. We get really attached to them.
Oh, well,
and you get used to them being there and doing different things and their antics and behaviour and noise when you go to feed them, all the things that they do.
Well, he used to lift up his plate so that he let us know he's hungry or he needed the feed bowl filled up. Or,
yes.
He was missing out on something. But, play with the toys and that sort of thing, jump and popcorn around.
Yeah.
But I'm not really sure whether or not PJ he knows he's not there.
Okay.
And whether or not he's got a little bit of withdrawal because of it, I don't know, because they both live by themselves.
Yes.
And have their own space.
But they know they're there.
They know each other is there. Yeah.
Yes, they do. Yeah. I notice when you're holding him, he's got a naked little patch in here. His little paw.
Yeah.
Is he very naked there? Let's have a look. Little guy.
I don't know whether that's through nipping himself or...
Well...
Because when he gets in his tent, he grabs hold of it and he shoves it right down.
My nip used to do that. Had a circus tent. Yeah. Heidi, he used to go in and Nip did the same thing. Yeah. He put his paws in it. It was like a clamshell. Yeah. That's it. That's the same one. Yeah, he would do it in the same one.
And he gets in there.
And he does that. Yeah, Nip would do the same. Right and when he wants to come out, he would just then come out. Yeah.
We've actually got to physically sort of like out because we don't want him in there all day.
Yeah. My Nip used to do it all the time. And they're the only two piggies I know have done it. So that's interesting. Yeah. It's so cute when they do it. They just want their own little space.
Yeah, that's it. That's exactly right.
It's very cute. Yeah. Okay.
Well, he still does.
So what about mite treatment for this guy?
Well, we haven't done anything with him.
Okay.
And it might be something that
if
you have a look, you might be able to advise us on that.
Yep.
He doesn't eat as much green as Alex used to.
Yeah.
We worked out our budget, and per week we were spending about $80 a week on both of them.
Yep.
And now that Alex is no longer with us, it's gone down to about 30.
Right. Alex was the eater.
He was.
Yeah.
And this guy's very particular.
Yeah.
You can give him blueberry today and tomorrow you won't want it.
Yeah, he's fussy with what he wants.
Blueberry boy, he was a pear boy.
He was an everything boy. He ate everything.
He did.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He was such a character.
And if he didn't want it, it was because he was full.
Yeah, okay.
So, but he's totally different. He will bounce to the hay tray.
Okay.
You'll put a cuke out for him and he'll eat all the green off the cuke.
Yeah.
And then go back to the hay. And then just eat hay all day.
Okay.
And leave the center.
Yeah.
So his diet, I know that they're supposed to eat a lot of hay.
Yeah. There was such a statue. Would you mind doing something for me? And that's just clap your hands over his head. I'm just going to put my hands here because I don't want him to run. Yeah, right. But just above his head, just clap. I suspect he might be deaf.
Well, he could be too.
I actually suspect he's deaf and potentially blind, because often we see when that comes on, it comes on in both ways, and that would explain the statue-like behavior, because he knows he's somewhere different. He knows if he takes a step, he might fall.
Right.
So he knows this. He's not going to bolt off anything. But that, just try it again, really doing a sudden sharp clap over him, just random. Little bit of a tiny move, nothing much. Normally their ears will flap like that. Yeah.
Something that's really strange with him, though, is that when we have called him, he literally comes out, and I've called you to me away.
Oh, yes.
Look at you.
Of course, yes.
And then, but also
with
noise outside the, how can I say this? We're facing out another unit block.
Yes.
And they were putting roof tiles up.
Yes.
And the noise, and he looked at it and then he ran away straight away. Because of the noise of the.
It might be a different frequency.
It could be too.
Because I think he's showing signs that he has a very much diminished hearing.
Okay.
And the way that he's behaving is that of a typical guinea pig with sight issues. It's one of the things we see. It's very noticeable. You put them in a different environment, literally they freeze. But guinea pigs, I've had guinea pigs come in that people have owned for 5 years, and they've not known. They've just thought they walk a bit funny, or but they get very accustomed to where everything is in their environment so that you don't notice it. They know exactly where everything is. Yeah. They know what the food is, and they're very, very good at that. So they mask it very well.
We just thought the baby was because he was extremely shy. But because it had been done in his younger years, if you go out and put your hands near him, so he's here and put your hands near him, he would literally turn.
Yes.
And because of the way that the pen used to be structured, he'd hit his head up on one of the supports, not knowing it was there. It's just smack, and run around and hide somewhere.
Yeah.
You know? But we do change things around, but he seems to navigate it all right. But I know what you're saying, and it's very strange.
Yeah.
You can't ask them. This is the problem.
Well, we can test them on things. We can do things like give him something that's really tasty that he wants. Like it might be, I don't know, carrot or a herb like parsley, like something he really, really wants. He likes it. You can literally give it to him and then relocate it. And he may look over here for it first. You can actually watch what he'll do because he didn't see where it went. Okay. So if I take it this way and put it here, he can. You can test vision that way.
You can smell it, but he's got a
but you can actually test by going the opposite direction to where you're putting it, like you're tricking them. And you do it 2-3 times because they really want it. They want more of it. And they sort of bob their head around here, but it's over here. They're not seeing where it is.
Yeah, talking about carrot, we actually didn't feed Alex or him carrot.
Yeah.
Right. Dash and Panda used to get carrot.
Yeah.
And Dash was the one that ended up with bladder stones, probably because of the calcium.
Yeah. No,
but we've never fed him or Alex carrot, and if it was very, very sparingly, and never had a problem with stones with either of those. Yeah. So that was a thought that maybe carrot doesn't work.
It's stones are really interesting. It's a fascinating area. Why some piggies get it over others, and we do look at diet. We look at high calcium, but they've got to have calcium in their diet for the bones, for teeth, everything else. So, and I've done a live stream on that in terms of how calcium can come into your diet. So, for example, if they were to eat a bowl full of pelleted food, even if it's lower in calcium, they can consume that at a faster rate than, say, something leafy from the garden because there's more chewing in it. In a pelleted food form, they can literally sort of swallow it much faster than they can when they're munching it down. So in that way, they're actually taking in a higher load of calcium fast, whereas the other way, it's coming in slowly with the body. So all those sorts of things have an impact on the body because your body is either going to say, I've got enough calcium in the body, or I've got too much and they need to expel it. And that process of expelling it is what is occurring when people see the little white patches on bedding. That's like calcium patches. So
none of these two do that, you see.
No.
It's all been clear because we don't feed
and so they're
calcium.
So
they're a lot of celery and a lot of lettuce. Lettuce.
That's right. Well, they're ground foraging animals, and if you think about them, I mean, realistically, they're not going to dig up carrots. They would come across them once in a while, but they're going to eat more foliage than they would a carrot. So if you just think about logistically what would happen in that way. But coming back to stone formation and phosphorus levels in the body, probably for people who are watching, take a look at the live stream on that because phosphorus levels have an impact on how calcium binds to things, and that can affect and cause stones to be created. So, but by the same token, we've had so many cases where we have guinea pigs come into rescue and they've been siblings for 2-3 years, and one will arrive with an enormous stone and the other one hasn't. So there's some predisposition that still exists, a bit like why one person might get an illness and another doesn't. And they've had the same circumstance, the same food. So there's some predisposition in them that they still haven't worked out. So there's a whole lot in that area. We'll check his eyesight on the ground shortly, but certainly his hearing is showing that it is very much diminished. So he's not hearing as much. Okay, what I have noticed with him is he does have a little bit of fungal around his ears, and it's probably easier to point out on this ear here. If you look up, see right there, see the dry, flaky skin? Can you see it there?
Yeah, I know that.
It's sort of just sitting there. I'll see if I can agitate it off. There's a big chunk of it there. sort of just dry, flaky. You can see it sort of poking up there.
Yeah.
There it is. See? So he's got a bit of that in and around his ears. But often guinea pigs that have a smooth sort of ear like this with a little bit of fungal, they often have a matching patch on their paw.
Oh.
So it could be that he's sort of doing this and wiping his face a bit, his ears a bit. And, you know, that can be transferring a bit to sort of keep it there.
Right.
But his cage and everything is really good, which is why it's not gone further than that.
Mm-hmm.
It's just literally something and nothing. He might have had he might have been a bit more humid, like in the tent there. If he were to put himself in under there, it's going to be a bit hotter, more humid, perfect for fungal to
This is what
do
I'm trying to
this.
get him out.
Yeah.
Because we don't want him in there all the time. Because he's very low maintenance and he used to hide in there. When I did end up getting this out, there was so much poop in there. It was unbelievable.
Yeah.
And I don't mean just a couple of droppings. I mean it was caked and set down.
Yeah.
All that sort of thing. And I'm thinking, we haven't checked this obviously, but we did because it was only the beginning of the week.
Yeah, I think that's where it's happening because he's in under there. It's a little bit humid because he's where he's pooping is also peeing.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Well,
and his
right
body
too.
temperature, the moisture, you know,
Although we did
just
train them, and he's pretty good at it. He doesn't wee in the tent.
Oh,
he gets out and he
would
goes
you
in
mind?
the hay tray.
Sorry, just rinsing that one out again. There's a little spider like floating around in there. Well, thanks, Kevin.
He goes out and he hops into the hay tray because it would be a hay tray like this, and he hops into that.
Yes.
Alex used to use.
Yes.
And the hay would be up at one end, so he's eating, and it would just through and
that's what's happening.
And so he's good in that respect.
Yeah.
Alex, on the other hand, had an open baggie.
Yep. Okay.
And so he used to sleep in that. So we might transition him.
He's not. I'm just testing higher noises. Yeah. He's not even. He's not reacting to anything. So I think he's got really diminished. Oh, thank you so much.
I did say the other day that maybe he thinks he's invisible, so he doesn't move. He's invisible.
Yeah, no, he lives in a bit of a silent world. This boy. So, and look, some guinea pigs can have had their hearing all their life, and then it can go. I remember Snowy, who's really well known on the net, and he was fully hearing. He had everything happening for him, but literally 6 months before, his hearing went.
Oh, really?
So yeah, he just went. It's like, what happened? Yeah, and you wouldn't, unless you were looking for it and noticing it, you wouldn't have known. And Snowy knew his cage really well.
Yeah.
He had 2 other buddies and didn't seem to bother him or affect him. It's just sort of how it was for him. So yeah. So this little fella, he's looking, thinking, what are you doing now?
Because of their individual personalities, it's really sort of difficult. Like, I know he hasn't had the luxury that Alex had.
Yeah.
Because we spent a lot of time with Alex.
Yeah.
Only because of his personality. And he used to run away. But the fight that Alex and he had ended the friendship.
Yeah.
So that's why we had to race him to the vet in Holloway Junction.
Yeah.
And luckily we saw Chris Brown.
Oh, did you see Chris?
Yeah, I saw Chris, yeah. And he had a look at it and he said, I'm not going to suture it because it's too clean a cut.
Yeah, it'll heal.
Because Alex bit him on the side.
Right.
And took it all the way down.
And slid down. Yeah. Yeah.
And so he just closed it up. And
that's it.
And put,
that can often just be a glue line and it'll be okay.
And just said, watch him and see how it goes. So it's all healed.
Yeah.
But that was the end of that. But he was a bit of a terror in his younger days.
Yeah.
Because Alex, he actually instigated it. He climbed the fence to get to Alex's pen.
Yeah.
And we don't know why.
Yep.
But Alex finished it.
Yep.
Because when he bit him, then he climbed back over the fence. And we watched him climbing back, so we knew that it wasn't Alex.
Oh dear, they're funny, aren't they?
Oh, definitely.
Naughty little things.
And that's where we saw a little bit of red stain on his white pelt there. And,
right, and it stood out.
What's happening with you? So we checked Alex to make sure he was a tooth or do something. And he was all right. Mm-hmm. So it had to be PJ.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Little fella.
It's just coming out.
Oh, it's just dry. It's in
Just
line
dry,
with
flaky
what I'm
stuff.
seeing, dry, flaky, and a bit of. They get earwax like we do,
Yeah.
so it looks waxy. And you can see here on this one, see the chunkier sort of little harder bits of skin?
I can see
That's
that,
where
yeah.
it just stays dried out, fungalified. Now, mites love that environment where you've got moisture and a bit of skin. They love that. So it encourages that. He's not showing signs of that at all, but he's just got this fungally issue that's just sitting there. And realistically, it's because he's hiding in the little hut. Like, we know what he's up to.
So
Yeah, I mean, if we lived in a tent, we would notice it all the time because it gets really humid if you're just in there. So that's what's causing it. That's okay. We just cleaned it up every now and then.
that is his worst ear too. That's the
Yeah.
one that if you patted him and you touched his ears outside and near the tips, he'd shake.
Right, okay.
It was always the left.
Well, it might be because he's got a bit of fungal here, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe he's sort of got these bits that are brushing off. Maybe. Could be the other one's a bit better at hearing, and he's trying to, because they often, with eyesight and ears, they do try and position themselves better so they can hear better, see better. So guinea pigs with like one eye injured, they will position themselves so their good eye is looking at you.
That's what I do.
And they, yeah, but you do it naturally, don't you? So
Well, you do. I
yeah,
usually close this eye down because it's got cataracts in it. So
yeah.
the
So
other one's that much because I've got floaters in it. So
there you go. Yeah. So you just try. So he's got sort of more of these like little loose bits that are just floating around in that ear. So we just get rid of them. That's all.
You can really put an ear wash in.
No, but you just use a Q-tip with some Malasebin water. That's all we're doing here. And just making sure he's got some right round the rim there as well. See? Right, you'll be able to look at this on the live stream. You'll see it flick off. It's round the rim much more than it was on the other ear. So you might just be a bit more sensitive with that. Is that better? He's a good little fella. But yeah, he's certainly acting like he's got sight impairment as well at the moment. So we haven't fully tested that, but this day is just gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Yeah. Yeah. Really beautiful. The nights are really cold.
I'm just wondering what summer's going for.
Sorry?
I'm wondering what summer is going for.
I think we're in for a hot one. Yeah.
I think it will be.
I think so. I think, well, there has to be, like, there's got to be an impact with no water around much. So, yeah, I think we'll all feel that. Because we've had some really couple of quiet summers. I've noticed that in the last week they were practicing the aerial bombing with the helicopters.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they do it from the golf course not far from here.
Oh.
And there was an Eric over there practicing. So they're obviously getting ready for something. Just making sure their pilots know what they're doing.
I see we have a big new Chinook that's going to be stationed here as well.
I wonder if that...
Big twin.
Right. Is that for summer?
This is for summer.
Right, okay.
So I just hope they use it.
Yeah, I don't know.
When I say that, I mean
Right.
if something breaks out, that they don't say, "Oh, it's not big enough yet. We'll wait till it gets bigger."
No, I think they'll be right on. It was a big one that was practicing. I know that. So maybe that was the one. I don't know.
Because you came fairly close in the last previous years, haven't you, to bushfires in this area?
We're really generally quite safe here, but about 5 years ago, on the other side of the highway, it jumped the highway.
Right.
And it ended up in our neighbour's yard behind here on the trees. So it came really close.
Yeah.
Ben was really, no, it's longer than that, maybe 12 years ago, because I took Ben to go and watch the helicopter landing. We thought, okay, the fire's off way down there. Yeah. We'll go watch, and everyone goes to watch the helicopters coming in and out. And we set off. Well, they then shut the roads. And no one knew it was going to jump the highway, so we didn't get home till about midnight. So
you should have walked.
I don't know. Well, it's like a bad idea to go and do that. And yeah, Tim at the time was saying, oh, he said that I can feel drops on my face because they were water bombing the trees on the highway. So it was that close. So, but yeah, there's a big break though with the highway, so I don't think it had,
I don't think so.
Everyone was surprised they got across. It was the wind that took it. Yeah, so you just don't know. Yeah, there we go. That's all good. Little guy. So yeah, we'll get him. I would give. Do you use ivermectin or Revolution with them, or not really, or?
You better explain that because I have no idea what it is.
So you don't put Revolution on them? No, ivermectin.
No.
I'd probably give him some ivermectin just because he's got fungal in around there, and just little bits of dandruff. But his cage and everything is really good. I think what's causing it is the tent. Fix that and it'll go away. So it's sort of choice if you want to do it or not, because you've never had issues like that and you keep them really well. So it's good to see him. So put him down on the grass, and Suzanne will be able to help you with the other boys over there.
Okay.
And we can then see what he does. Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be interesting.
Because I think when you put him on the grass, see if you can find a hidey, if he can actually see it to go under it, or if he stays still, or he just meanders around. They're the things that you're looking for. But his hearing is certainly not. I mean, if you want to test it again now, you can, just go anytime. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. So, nothing. His little ears should flap, which they would. So his, he possibly may have some frequency that he is hearing, but a large part of his hearing is not there. So yeah, that's why he's sitting still. And typically we find, it may not be his eyes as well, but the fact that he's like a statue the whole time, he knows if I run this way, I could fall off. I don't know this feeling. I don't know this place. I know I'm somewhere different. He knows he could get hurt because he doesn't know where he is. So rather than step out,
maybe he just sees bigger shadows, like.
Yeah, they can often differentiate light and dark, shade or not. There may be levels of sight there. So we'll put him on the grass and we'll see what his reaction is over there. But that's what's going on. PJ, back to daddy. There we go. There you go. Got him?
Come over here, balls.
Got him?
Okay, gotcha.
There we go. And Suzanne will have a word with you over there. Suzanne, are you okay?
I'm fine.
Oh, great. I'll send PJ over to you. Awesome. And I'll say hello to YouTube again. Hi, everyone. Hi. Yeah. Zane says, open the fridge door, he'll make a noise. He may have a unique ability to pick up on the food, Zane, you're right. But no, his hearing is definitely diminished. Oh, thanks, Marsha, for popping that quote up there. That's wonderful. And the video up there, which is great. Oh, hold on, I've lost my... I don't know what I'm doing with my mouse at the moment. Right, put that down there. I want to cut the coat on a little fellow so that desperately needs it. He's got quite a bouffon bottom at the moment. So we'll just do that. And you can see if you want to cut a coat on a long-haired piggy, what to do. Here's a rescue boy that is here. Put that down there. And he needs a trim up, so we'll take care of that. Okay. Don't have as much room on this table. That's better. Let me see. There we go. So we've got tools. If you want to cut the coat on a piggy, you can use tools like scissors, snippers, whatever you prefer. You can use a shaver. A lot of people ask what my favorite shaver is. It is this one, Saxon. This is the second one. So thank you very much, Dan, for sending me another one. But this is by far my most favorite shaver. And it's just fantastic in terms of the closeness of the shave that it can give, but also the flexibility of this. It's really, really good. So I like it. Like it a lot. So you can check out the Saxon. It's been around for quite a while. Just look at you. Look at you. Here we go. Look at this gorgeous fella. He needs a trim, don't you? So, trimming up a big Buffon boy like this, I'm going to cut his coat right back because he's getting a lot in here. He's been out on foster care and he's come back in and he's picked up a bit here and there. Yes, you have. I know, sweetie pie. So we might just go all over you. Oh, yes. We'll do everything for you. Let's do that now. So when you've got a big piggy like this, cutting their hair is really easy. You can literally just hold it and snip it. I find it the easiest way. If you're wanting to watch where they're going and make sure they don't fly off, I always put a light towel like this over the top. The head he's right here. So he can be munching, he can be doing anything, but it just enables you to stop him moving one way or another. But it's an easy way to do that. And then we're just going to, oh, they're a bit blunt, those ones, aren't they? You see, they are blunt. Got to sharpen those up. Okay, let's try these. Hey, you're coming around again. Come here. Oh, hi, you've got Bruce?
Yeah.
Awesome. Just give me a minute. I'm just going to shorten this coat on this little guy here who's wanting to look at everything. He's super cute, but he's looking at everything. Hold on. I could just shave him straight down, but we'll do it cutting like this.
Is it a mix of Abyssinian and something else?
Sorry?
Is this like a mix of Abyssinian and something else?
He's a teddy. You'd call him a teddy, a Texel. Texel with his long hair. His hair's very teddy-like. He's got a lot of stuff he's picking up in his coat down here. So I'm just going to cut it right back before we do anything. He's saying, get off, get off. So tell me about Bruce.
Yeah.
Tell me what he's up to.
So it's been like more than a week.
Yeah.
Problem.
So he's not eating his normal food.
He's not eating and he's like pretty gloomy, hiding away.
Okay. Has he lost weight? Have you weighed him?
He's lost weight a lot.
He has. Okay. All right. So, oh, look at what you've got in there, little dude. That's not comfy. Yeah. So he's lost weight. Yep.
Lost weight
Okay.
and obviously he can't eat. Like he tries to.
Yep.
This is his try. He's like recently, like about a month ago.
Yep.
Bruce was asking for food. Even more like we fed him a lot, but still asking more.
Right. Okay.
So we increased the size of the plate, like
Yep.
to our plate size. So
Right.
we do full plate
Yeah.
of veggies.
Mm. Yeah.
And he practically eats almost all of it.
Right.
Jamie like eats a tiny amount of it, and she goes away.
Right.
Bruce constantly sits
He would
there.
eat. Well, he's a big boy.
Yeah,
Well, he was a big boy.
he was.
Yeah.
So this, I don't know, that has a relationship. Also, recently I put them into the garden, although it's cold because
Okay.
he wanted to go in the garden actually.
Oh, they would love it. Yeah.
So those two are the only differences. Or the other thing is he started growing this love towards dandelion. So we fed him dandelion flowers.
Yeah.
Those are the only differences in our side.
Okay.
And so he can't eat. Looks like he's in either pain or he's
It
having
sounds like he's
difficulties.
got some teeth as an issue, maybe.
Right.
That's my first guess.
There's one
without
more
seeing
observation.
him, but
the
yeah.
poop is very dry.
Right.
Usually his poop is not like other guinea pig poop. It's like generally wet and
Wet. Yeah, that means he's
Right.
drinking more, so he's not hydrating either. Okay.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
And then
Yeah.
when you keep the hand on the tummy,
Yeah.
you feel like a grumbling.
Okay.
And he doesn't like us checking the tummy area. Like generally, once in every couple of weeks, I put the hands to the tummy and see whether everything's okay.
Yep.
But this time when I tried to, he make a week. Like he generally doesn't make a week with humans at all. He's really, really friendly.
Yep.
he made a V. So that was another observation I noticed. Like he doesn't like me touching that area.
Okay. Yep.
So that's all I know.
Okay.
I was trying to get an X-ray, but last week I could not.
Right. Which
So
vet do you go to?
that's a vet called Louis Buckingham
Where
in
at?
Shelbyville.
Oh, okay. Is she part of like Kellyville Pets or something? Like the vet? There's a vet practice there, or
No. This
She's
gentleman
separate.
is a bit old person. He
Right.
knows about guinea pigs. The most important thing is like very hard to find someone
Yep.
who knows about.
Yeah.
So the problem he had was he's got two nurses.
Yeah.
One of the nurses is pregnant and he can't do an X-ray last few days of last week.
Yeah.
So Monday is the only time I get to do the X-ray.
Right.
He wants to. I mean, over the phone, what he said he wanted to see whether there's a bladder issue, like stones.
I don't know why vets don't start. They often don't start with teeth. It's like
Yeah,
it's one of the most common things, and that's the place to start. Yeah.
That's the kind of things he wanted to see. But he said X-ray is a must for him to have a look at everything.
Okay.
So, but you can have a look at this.
Yeah. Well, we'll see what's going on. Give me a minute, and I'll deal with this funny little one who's
What's his name?
having a moment.
Very nice thing.
Sorry.
Very
It's
nice
cute.
thing.
Yeah.
What's his name?
I
You don't.
think it's Hugo.
Okay.
From memory, it's Hugo. I know. You cranky. You cranky at me. He does not want it done, but I'll come back to him in a minute because there's a lot more to do down here. Clip.
Unlike Bruce, he's sleeping. I've never seen him sleeping in the presence of another guinea pig. Just sleeping.
Yeah.
He's
Come
very
here,
active.
gorgeous. This gorgeous boy. He's super cute. Yes, I'm just going to clip his nails because he definitely needs it. Let's see this one.
Lynn, there's one more issue. I don't know how to deal with this.
Sorry?
I found two ants in the hutch.
You found an ant in there?
Under the paper.
Oh, okay. Right.
So, is there anything that we can do for this?
For ants?
Yeah.
Well, ants shouldn't be getting in there. That's
Is there any spray or something?
Can you send me a photo? Is it an outside hutch? Or they're coming in at
indoor,
night? Like
indoor.
so you got ants inside?
Yeah, ants. We don't have ants like that common,
Yeah.
but I noticed that. So we have a hutch and a play area.
Yeah.
There is like the vaccine play areas that you can take pets around. It's a mobile outdoor play area, not outdoor. Like you can take them on a trip or something. So we plug that into the hutch so that they can go and play in it. It's a big area. Underneath that vaccine is where they are having the houses. So that's
Right.
But can it impact him?
No, not in the way that you're saying. No. If you're sort of thinking maybe he's been bitten or something, no. No.
No, I didn't find them on the bed cloth of pig. So
Yeah, no. But I mean poor Bruce, he was found covered in ants when when he was rescued. Yeah. So he's he would upset him, I think, if he saw them. Yeah, because he had them all over him. But he'd been bitten by a cat, attacked by a cat. So he was a mess. Certainly was. I know. We're going to come back to that little guy because you need a bit more. All right, we'll come back to this little cutie pie later. He's so cute, isn't he? Isn't he gorgeous? Hi, Jake. Welcome. It's good to see you. Okay, let's get this little fella down. Half his coat on the floor. It's a massive amount. All right, let us get Bruce up here. I'm going to put that down there for him. Here we go.
usually he doesn't leave food like this.
Do you want to get him out?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll get him out. Oh,
Generally doesn't.
yeah, I
take
can
food
see
like
he's
this.
smaller.
Yeah, very
Yeah.
small.
Brucey, come here, sweetie. Yeah, he is. He's lost a lot of weight. Come here. Come on. This is Bruce. Bruce, hi, baby. Hi. Hello. long ago was Bruce rescued?
More than 2 years.
More than 2 years, yeah.
The COVID year, right?
It was before COVID or
You
2020
rescued
maybe?
before COVID. We got at the early days of COVID. So
Yeah.
2019, I think you rescued it.
Okay.
Mid 2019.
Yep. Let me see, Bruce.
Oh, yes.
Good
4 years
boy.
after he was rescued.
Yeah. Would you mind picking some grass down there for me? He's got a sebaceous cyst again here.
In the other side as well, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I noticed that.
Yeah, it's on the other side. Yeah. Sort of sebaceous. He's lost a lot of weight. He's lost a lot of weight.
Everything that, like,
Yeah.
gain
Hi,
all his
Bruce.
ears.
Yeah, just any of that. Thanks. Can you eat this, Bruce? Let's have a look. Whoops. Sorry, mate. Be down here. See it here. There we go. We have this one here. Try that. Show me what you can do.
This side eye, what's wrong with it?
This is called PI,
Oh.
and this is a genetic feature of some guinea pigs. He carries it genetically. Doesn't affect his eye health at all.
Right.
He just literally will get like baggy, saggy sorts of eyes. So, you eat this one? What's happening, hey? Can you eat this one? Brucey, you must be hungry because Bruce is normally a big
I can
piggy.
give his food. That works.
No, I just want to watch him. It's all right. No, so he's eating it here. Good. Okay. All right. Try that one for me. Good boy. Come on. Good boy. Let me see what you can do. Can you do this one? No. What about this one? You do this one? He was able to eat okay. We'll have a look at his teeth in a minute so we know what's going on in there. Let's see you here, Bruce. Hold on. You can tell he's lost weight. Like when you pick up a guinea pig and you've got these folds of skin,
yeah.
this is how we know.
Yeah.
It's like, baggy skin. So he's not fitting his clothes anymore. Come on.
It's been like this for more than a week. So
Yeah. He's. Has he had a fall or anything like that? Anything else you've noticed? No. Okay. Yeah, he does have a big lump here. Wow.
That was what you remember.
Oh, okay. Yes, right.
There's
Okay.
one growing in the other side also.
Yeah. I got you. Okay. Yeah. And then here, he's got it here as well.
Yeah.
I see. Yeah. All right. Okay. Let's get a little.
But if it's a bladder problem, you can see it because he can't pee, right? I mean, you can see that it's...
Oh, no, he would. Are you saying he can't pee?
No, I haven't noticed that he's peeing on.
Every animal has to pee or toxins build up in the system.
Yeah.
Like literally they won't survive.
Yeah.
So he is urinating. Definitely, but he's not eating.
Because
we'll
we
find
had
out
previous
why.
pigs who had that problem. Then you can see that pee is getting collected. They are like hard to pee and bulged up.
Yep. Yeah, I see. Just checking his little boy bit. So he's got a bit of runny goop there, which is probably the bowl of food that you put in, and he's eating it.
Yeah, he was eating little.
Yeah.
Not like Bruce.
On in a minute.
He won't leave that food.
He wouldn't leave
by
it
the
there.
time when we come here.
Brucey, what's wrong? Hey, what's wrong? I know what's wrong.
And he lost his confidence. Like he's so scared.
Yeah. I'm just gonna get my V-wrap. It's around there. It's okay. I'll grab him.
Okay.
You can come with me for a minute. Hold on. Okay. Sit there, Bruce. Stay there. Boy. This is a super long one. sit there for a minute. Stay there.
You can hold it.
Whoa! Sorry, I just spilt some things there.
It's going to leak into there.
It's all right. Let me throw that down. There we go. All good. Just throw that there. I just needed to get this one.
Keep it inside.
No, it's okay. Just want to get that.
Let's see.
And, he's like, who's happy here? Yeah. Now with PI as well, this droopiness that everyone can see, this is something that develops around age 2, year and a half to 2 years of age.
Right.
And it slowly progresses from there. Nothing you can do about it. Nothing. It doesn't hurt them in any way.
Yeah, I saw tears and I also saw scabs on
Sorry?
Scab on the eye.
On his eye. Yeah, he's okay. He's okay. Wait a minute. Little dude, stay here. Good boy. I want to see your teeth. I know. Well, they're looking relatively good at the front. I know. Hold on. Hold on. Let me see. Nice. They are straight. It's good. Okay, come on. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, good. All right. Brucey. Bruce.
Rose.
That's all right. I'm just going to have a look at his mouth and see. Bruce. He's like, no, I don't want to do this. It's okay. We're just going to have a peek. See what's going on in there. Whoa. Oh, I'm going to wrap you up again, Bruce.
It's very hard to handle.
No, it's not hard to handle at all. He's just being Bruce.
Yes.
Perfectly okay.
It's very dominant animal.
It's okay.
Other pigs we have are not this dominant.
He's,
Controls everyone at home. Like
I'm
food,
gonna listen to his heart in a minute too, so we can see what's going on with it. Hold on, just stay there, so we can just check your teeth, hey? Why you're not eating? Let's see. Those teeth look great. Okay, your teeth look fine. So Bruce, all right, can you look after Bruce for a minute? I'm just going to go grab my stethoscope. I want to listen to his heart. So keep him on there. You can come around, just keep him there for a minute. You can say hello to YouTube if you like. You got him there? Okay, let's see. Brucey. Let me see what's going on, hey? Little dude, what's happening? He's hearing. Okay, well, he's got a good strong heartbeat there.
Okay.
So it's nothing in the way of like fluid around the heart that you'd pick it up in hearing.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's anything in that direction. Bruce, what's going on? Why are you so flat?
Furry guy.
Sorry?
Before Houdini.
Yeah, he's only just had a bit of his fur cut. He's not done yet, but yeah, no, you can do that. He's super cute. He's really flat, isn't he? Bruce.
Little boy from 12 was being harassed too much.
Sorry?
The little boy from 12.
Next door?
Yeah.
What do you mean being harassed?
PJ. I wouldn't leave him alone.
Oh, right. I thought you meant neighbour boy. Okay, all right, okay. Right, okay, got you. Yep. No, he's not a Peruvian. He's a Texel. He's a Texel.
Texel.
He's a Texel.
I mean his name. No. Oh, no.
Sorry?
That's a Guinea Pig
Yes.
breed called Texel.
Yeah, he's a Texel. He does have a very hard, solid lump over here in his lymph nodes, which is tiny. You can come and feel it. Come around this side. If you sort of pat there over the top of my finger, you'll feel it.
Oh.
Feel that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's in his lymph nodes, but the thing that's a little bit different is that it's solid. It's absolutely solid, like a marble. Normally you'd feel 4 or 5 of them. I know. Let's see, what's the matter?
Why would they do that? Is that something to do with legs?
It could be a number of things. Generally, if they've had a sickness of some description, their lymphatic system will be a little bit swollen, and it's not really. I'm just having a good feel of it now. It's not really. It's all feeling okay, apart from that little hard nodule.
Also, Bruce has this behavior that I've been doing all the time.
Yeah.
He goes digging into the autumn hint. Like sometimes you can see him inside of it.
Yeah.
Like,
Is he outside at night or inside?
Sorry?
Is he outside at night or inside?
Oh, no, inside.
He's inside.
Only during daytime for a few hours. Not every day. Like
Yeah.
a couple of days a week, we put them outside.
Yeah.
Because these guys anyway didn't like the outdoor hutch. They didn't like to stay. Especially this guy. Ginny doesn't mind. He's decent.
Yeah.
So they like to go and they come back around. They stays around 3, 4. Like put them back in.
Yeah.
He's got a heater, so in the night we put the heater on.
Okay. Yeah, physically he hasn't got any, like he's not reacting to anything being in pain.
Yeah.
He's not, his heart is great. His breathing is clear. So he doesn't have anything like that going on. Tummy's fine. Just let me poke and prod that. He has the 2 lumps that could be a little bit more sinister maybe. But he's not reacting to them being touched at all.
Yeah.
It's not a problem. So
Bladder and tummy both are okay in your this, right? There can't be the bladder factor.
well, if you had a bladder stone, the first signs are that when they're peeing, like on cloth like this, you'll see sort of white patches here and there.
Okay.
And when the bladder stone in the bladder tries to leave through pee being excreted, if it can't leave the bladder into the ureter, it gets stuck at that junction, which is extremely painful. So you then have a piggy that literally cannot go to the toilet, is in extreme pain, and it's really life-threatening. It doesn't go on for a week. Like this has gone on for. So I don't think you're not dealing with something in that location, but you can't rule out that a bladder stone may not be there. Then the other thing that becomes apparent with bladder stones is that when it gets really bad, typically more with females than males, but you will see some element of bleeding with their urine, and he's not doing anything like that, is he? No. So, has anything else changed for him? He's
Except for extra food.
Yeah.
About a month ago, we changed the plates.
Sorry?
About a month ago, we changed the plates size to bigger, like human size plates.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because he was asking constantly.
For food.
We gave 2 plates, and he practically eats pretty much.
Yeah, he's always been a big guinea pig.
Yeah,
he has.
And then we gave the human size one completely full load of veggies.
Yeah.
And he was even eating that completely. And suddenly all this started. Now he doesn't eat at all. Now it's just thrown every day. So
the soft food that you're making, what we call the critical care that we talked about, is he gobbling what's in the bowl or just some of it? Or what's show me what's happening in his bowl.
This is what I pretty much did. He gobbled a little bit, but unlike Bruce to leave anything like that.
Yes.
But yesterday I put some pellets into it.
Yes.
On the way back, I didn't. On the way right now, I didn't.
Yeah, but you're not actually blending it, are you?
No.
Right. Okay. I'm going to try him on a critical care mix and see if he wants some of that a little bit more. I might go and get some of that now. He's got something going on. He's capable of eating. Would you say he's eating less?
Very less.
He's physically eating less. You're seeing more food.
He does everything that he does before. Put his throat, run around, try to get it. Not running that fast, but walking around in that area.
Yeah.
And then when you give the food, he goes into it, and then suddenly he goes into something like a zombie state. He can't really eat a lot. He eats a little bit here and there, and then walks away. Unlike
he's deciding he can't. That's just back to telling me there's something with his mouth, throat that is making it sore, and he doesn't want to eat. But his teeth look actually good at the start. So, we might do a bit more investigation, hey? I've ruled a few things out for you. Bruce. Let me go and get some critical care, and we'll see how he takes that. Would you watch him on here again for me? Thanks. Just make sure he stays there. I don't think he wants, but just be ready. That's it. That looks really complicated. these things there for a moment.
It is this thing. I don't know. He's curious about outside, like raises his head a bit. Why is that?
Yeah, just keep in there. Don't let him jump off.
Okay.
Sorry, we're just live streaming. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. What I'm going to do is just give him to you for a minute. Are you used to holding him?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just hold. You can have a little cuddle there for a minute with him. You got him?
Yeah.
Let's get that out of the way. And I just wanted to share with everyone critical care, which I've gone and left the packet inside. But this is the Gold Grind Critical Care. It's a product made by Oxbow. Now you can either make your own critical care version, and I've got a video on how to do that, or you can purchase products like this. There's Criticare, there's a whole range of them, and they vary in price considerably. But the one I've just grabbed now, if you ever buy the actual product called Critical Care, buy the Gold Grind. It's called the Gold Packet. It's not green. And it means that it mixes up without any problems whatsoever. You don't have to further grind it. So that's the one I've put in there. And then I have put a little squeeze of this, which there's two of them that we use here. These two, and you can get these at any Coles or Woolworths, any shop that has baby food. So any of these. And you can go and have a look at this live stream later.
Okay, sure.
So just from Coles or Woolies,
Yeah.
go and get one of these because they're all vegetable. Don't get ones that have got meat and dairy and other things in it because guinea pigs don't eat it. But these two, so you've got spinach, apple, broccoli and pea, and in this one, pumpkin, apple and sweet corn. Now, you can't just feed a guinea pig this because it's too sweet. It's got a sweet component and no fibre and all sorts of other issues. But what I've done is put a little bit of the pea one into here. And now I'm going to add some water. And I just want to show you something. Is this tool here is like my favorite tool ever for mixing critical care because it's so easy. Literally just whisk it and then it's done. Now I've put a bit more water into it because the food in there is very dry and it will absorb quite a bit. So just get that. Just wait a minute. Just get that. There. Just give it a moment to thicken up a little bit. This is still quite watery. You can always add more critical care into it. But because this is the very first feed of critical care, I also want him to swallow. So I'm erring on the side of a little bit more moisture with it. Okay, then what you do is a syringe. This is a 20 ml. And a guinea pig, when they're hungry, big guinea pig, adult guinea pig will eat anywhere from 8 to 15 mils easily. So a hungry guinea pig will down that straight away. That's 8 to 15 mils. And that's a fully grown guinea pig. If you're feeding babies, it's nothing like this. So this is for an adult guinea pig. Okay, so let's just have a look at what he can do. I'll get him back here. Let's see if he wants a little bit of it. Come here, Bruce. I got him. Come here, little fella. Hey. Check your little feet. It's okay. Good.
Pose. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I've felt them before, but I'm just triple checking there's nothing.
Plugged into your.
Yeah, I've got him. Yeah, he's all right. He's okay. Just going to wrap him up like this. Yeah. And to critical care feed a guinea pig, if you bunny wrap them like this, and I always put a couple of tissues under their mouth like that, and then you can feed him. So literally I'm going to see behind his teeth if he wants something. Yeah, what do you think? Is that good? Oh, yeah. Now, if he really wants this, he'll let me know. What do you think? Is that yummy? Yeah. Is that yummy? Whoop. Now I've spilled a bit. That's okay. Want some more? A bit more? Yeah, a bit more? Is that yummy? You'll see his little tongue coming in and out. He's happy to eat that, which he's enjoying. You see how much he's enjoying it? Boop. And I'm squirting it everywhere because it's a bit more liquidy, but that's okay. Try it that way first.
That amount, how many times a day?
Well, look at how much he's eating it. See how I'm holding him off the ground as well with my hand? I always elevate their front paws. It's just a little trick because you can focus on them. Yeah, he's loving that. So I think what this boy needs is to have his teeth checked out. He may have something in there that's making it difficult. They can get little spurs on their teeth. I couldn't see any spurs on there. I'm going to get a headset in a moment so we can really take a closer look, because a little spur might be just hurting one tooth down the back.
Right.
And it's enough that he's, see how much he's taking?
Yeah.
He's actually wanting it. He's saying get off as well, but he wants it. He's not stopping me from feeding him. Is that good? Ready? A little bit more? Good. Brucey. Come out. There. Good boy. I'm putting that in behind the front teeth, which enables them to use the area within their mouth to move the food down. You don't ever want to pour this straight into their mouth. You want to put it in sideways. So you come in across the front teeth like this. That's it. Good boy. Yeah. And then into the mouth. Good boy.
How often would you feed this?
Well, at the moment, he should be eating minimum, a big boy like this, I'd say around, if we say 60 mils of food, and then they're also able to eat what food they want. Right. But if he was solely relying on this, I'd be feeding him a bit more than that. But that 15 mils, if you did 6 feeds of this,
6 feet.
Yeah, it would really bolster him a lot. And you had enough now? We'll have a little rest, okay? So you can see how much he's eaten at the moment. So about half. He's just fixing himself up there a little bit. And when you've got a piggy that you are critical care feeding, give them a little break like that. It's a bit like us sitting down for a main meal. We don't just say, okay, here it is, and then never again. We actually give them a chance to have a break. And then you can go back again. Yeah, a bit more. A bit more. Good boy. Here you go. And they get used to it too. No, he's almost saying, I've had enough. There you go. There you go. No. That was good. Good boy. Yeah. Good boy. Hiding away in there. Good boy. Is it good? A bit more? You can see why we have the tissues there. I might even move them in a bit more now. And just keep them under the chin like that. Good boy. A bit more. It's hiding away. Come on. A bit more. Good boy. Amen. And so? Yep. He's almost decided he's had enough. So he's had, there's very minimal here on the cloth. You can see very minimal. in that, and on the tissue, a little bit there, and the rest he's consumed, which was up to 15. So here he's had 5, he's had 8 mil in that feed, pretty much 8 mil, which is a good size for a first feed, is quite good.
Yeah.
So we might have another look in that mouth, hey, with a better light, because I suspect he's got a spur or something right down the back, but his teeth looked good. So let's just take a better look. Have you hurt your jaw at all? Let's see. Even. Okay, we feel. I wonder if they can get issues with the TMG joint, and his is very pronounced. Might be a little bit sore. He's not showing any reaction to it though. Hi Sonia.
Hello.
How are you? He's cute, isn't he? This is Bruce. Bruce has got he was rescued. They called him Bruce Willis, wasn't it?
Yeah. You get the same name.
Yeah, he's kept the name. He's called Bruce for Bruce Willis because he just went through so much. He was found near a bus stop by a lady walking a dog, and she took the dog home, came back, and found him. He was covered in ants and just sort of crawling away. And anyway, I went straight down. It was about 10 o'clock at night and got him. He'd been cat attacked. So he had cat bites and he had ant bites. He was a mess, and he was so thin. Have you seen his video?
Yeah,
because he's on YouTube, but he was so thin, this boy. So thin, yeah. And he's
happy ending with a loving.
Yeah, he's been in a home for nearly 2 years, 2.5 years, year and a half.
He's been with us for about early 2020, so 3.5.
3.5, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So 3 years.
Four
Yes, do you want some more, Bruce? Come on. You love your food. What's going on? Let's go.
Now he's in old side, right? Maybe?
Sorry?
He's now in old and age side. Like 4.5 is like
good.
It's a bit of an old boy.
Oh no! Well, I had a boy nearly 11.
Oh.
So yeah, he can. If we get on top of what's going on here, he can be fine. We don't know his true age, and he was so underweight. He wasn't a baby. He was young, but I'd have said 6 months or 7 months with his age when he was found. Yeah.
You found him
2020.
Like late winter 2019, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So he's going on for 4.5. That's interesting too, because when we talk about guinea pigs having problems, such as a cancer, because they get things and he's got 3 lumps on him.
Yeah.
When we talk about issues like that, they usually develop before the age of 5.
Right.
And here he is at 4.5. So, and losing weight is often in line with a cancer somewhere. I've seen them attached to kidneys and, all sorts of strange things. So
it's possible.
It's possible he could have something like that is just making him lose the weight. Right. And often guinea pigs like that, they will eat quite significantly, but they still lose weight. They just, and they're not as interested. But if a guinea pig is actually eating food, like coming over to it, diving into the food and then walking away, it's usually because there's a problem, like a spur on a tooth or
not like cancer, something.
Yeah. So there's a sort of a huge question mark on this guy. We know his heart is really strong. We've listened to his heart. So there's no fluid on his heart. His lungs are clear. He doesn't have anything respiratory. He doesn't have injuries. His bones are fine. He hasn't had breaks or problems that way. It's not neurological. The PI's got nothing to do with it. So we can rule out like all these things. And then we're down to sort of, okay, let's see what's going on. See if it is the food. Like he's happily able to take here, a substantial amount of the 15 mil that we started with. So he can eat, he can swallow, he can do that. He's not sort of overly wanting it. And guinea pigs that come in that are starving, really hungry, that have got serious teeth issues that they haven't been able to eat, the minute you give them this, you'll have seen me on other live videos, they literally come grabbing it. That the minute they realize this has got food that they can swallow, they literally try and grab it in their mouth. He's not doing that, which sort of is back to the camp of maybe it's these lumps. You know, he's had enough and food. He's eaten this, and you know, he's not that bothered. If he was really starving, he would have grabbed it.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So, Bruce.
Do you think he's like he genuinely wants to be just living like that?
No. Generally, piggies don't want to waste away. They don't try and lose weight themselves, and he has lost a considerable amount. So it tells us something a little bit more sinister is going on. But it's not like bloat or I've squirted it everywhere now on you, Bruce. It's not like suck that back up. It's not like other problems that they get that hit them instantly and quickly and take them within a day or two.
Right.
So bloat is one of those. So whatever is going on with him is something that's
X-ray would be helpful. Right?
He's sort of had enough, but he actually did most of that food then because we're down
X-ray
to
would be
this amount.
helpful.
Sorry?
X-ray would be helpful.
Yeah, it would actually tell a little bit more about what is going on. It would at this stage. Let's see.
If it
Come
is
on.
cancer,
You want
it's
some
not
more?
curable, right?
No. And look, I've had guinea pigs that we've actually had some really interesting treatments on cancer. I haven't put it out onto YouTube yet, but we've done that. Generally, it's not. It might extend their life for a month, 2, 3 months, but it's not going. Ooh, there's a wee happening here. It's not going to extend their life.
Right.
So yeah. Sorry, little guy, you're just hitting the table. Yeah. So.
Is it related to the lumps? If it is a cancer.
Sorry.
If it is cancer, would it be related to the lumps that he has?
Could be. Yeah, could be because he's got a new one over here.
Okay.
Yeah, he has a new one that's here,
The new one.
and it's right there. That's a new lump. That is quite a substantial lump there. And the other one's here. There. He's just, to me, he's sort of a bit flat. The way he's laying down. You said he's hiding away a lot.
Yeah. Usually he used to stay outside where the genie would stay in the pig loop. They change the rows and he's hiding in the back.
He's hiding
in
more.
the outside.
Yeah. Okay.
What would that mean?
Well, they hide away when they're wanting to. When they're basically not wanting to be seen. I'm wondering if there's anything going on here.
Last time when they went out, until last day, that was last time when they went out in the garden was early last week.
Yeah.
He didn't come much outside. He was eating at one place. He was eating grass, I could see, but he wasn't really walking out like he would generally do. But the day before, not the day before, like previous day, that was about 2-3 days before.
Yeah.
He was running around doing everything normal that he does. So I noticed that's the first time I noticed like Bruce is not coming out.
Yeah.
Only Ginny is coming out. That was like something like last Tuesday.
Yeah.
The lady here with the 2 males who just wants clipping done, they have to leave very soon.
Yeah, we're nearly finished. Give me a sec. Yeah.
10 minutes? 5 minutes?
Yeah, 5, 10 at the most. Yeah. So I think what I'd like to do, can I get you to put him in a pen on the grass down here?
Yeah.
And then I can observe him just walking around.
Sure.
Yeah, within a pen.
Yeah.
So I'll get you to, if you ask Suzanne, actually, let me see. No, hold on. Actually, what I might do is, let me grab it. Bruce, we're going to come over here.
You know, when you've been taking it from outside the
No,
inside, do you think?
I have been handling for piggy.
Yeah.
Only thing is that dives into the organism. You always feel really happy when you put the arm is right into it. Sometimes you can find it inside. Yeah, that's all right. Yeah. Cheers. Then you would do you need to put something maybe cover?
In a minute, I'm just sort of watching. In a minute. Just go on here, there's a little arch. I'll give you this one. You can have it. There we go. You pop that in there. And just leave it in the chair for here as well. If you want to help yourself.
Yes. Yeah. Oh,
I don't actually need trim, I reckon, but I'll let you have a quick
I
look.
just saw that you were open up live.
oh,
So I
okay.
just quickly came. There's really nothing wrong with them.
All right. Okay.
I just want a nail trim.
Oh, right. Okay.
We've
All
given
right.
them a wash.
I'm
And
thinking,
we're off to the World Cup, so we have to. We
Oh,
have to go.
I see now. Which World Cup?
The
The basketball?
no,
No.
Soccer
Soccer. Okay,
tonight.
great.
Yeah, it's Scotland. Not Scotland. Germany versus Colombia. Is that right?
Oh, okay.
Some random
Yep.
group. But yeah. But we won't be wrong.
All right. Who have we got first?
oh, Chestnut.
Chestnut. He
Come
was
here, Chestnut.
brother of Xander. Remember when
The
Xander passed
maximum of
away?
a millimetre needs taking off, even if that. They're not worth. They're not bad.
I didn't know. If
It's all good.
He's had a wash just last week.
It's looking good. Hi. How are you doing?
That's his willy.
It's his little bottom, isn't it?
Yeah.
These little boys' bits.
Might just use.
Hmm?
No, it's okay. I'll use these. No, I'll use these. It's okay.
You
We'll
got
do
down
these.
here.
Oh, you got them at the bottom.
Yeah, I've got these ones here, so I'm all good.
Okie dokie. Yeah, it's minuscule amount coming.
It's just those sharp little bits, isn't it? A bit scratchy.
It's Maisey's nails, and they get thicker as they get older. Oh, really big and thick.
Hard to cut, I guess.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
she hates it. This is
This little guy's like 2.5 now, isn't he?
Yeah, it's about that.
Yeah,
Toby's like 3. Toby's about a year older, 3.5. And they're getting on quite well.
that is great.
Yeah, we actually think Chestnut, he argued with his brother a lot more.
Oh, wow. Okay.
They would chase each other more.
Yep.
And be quite physical more, you know. But Chestnut seemed to, well, we would say bully, but I don't know if that's the case.
Yeah.
But anyway, he doesn't seem to do it with Toby. He sort of just,
Well, Toby got a lot wrong with him when we first tried it.
yeah, they
Yeah.
get along. So that's great.
Chestnut was just sniffing him, and then they just got away.
Yeah, which is good.
So where are they playing? Down at Olympic Park? Is that where you're going?
We've got
or-
to go to Moore Park. Which
Oh,
is
really?
awful. Yeah. 'cause
Wow.
You can't drive there. There's nowhere to park.
Yeah. Well, don't they have the field opposite outside
You
for
could
parking?
drive there, but then there's a traffic as well.
Yeah.
And it just is a
It's
nightmare.
a nightmare. He's
And they-
good.
He's good.
Yeah.
Done. Right. One
So
down.
he can go back.
Can you
Who
hold him?
wants to take you?
This is Toby.
Come here,
I think
Toby.
he'll be fine.
Oh, look at you, Toby, now.
He's
Haven't seen you in a while. Hello.
He's been well looked after. This is Ian's one.
Yay.
The one thing I noticed with Toby is he seems to have smelly breath.
Yeah.
Is that
Okay.
normal for guinea pigs, or can I do anything to stop the smelly breath? Or
His teeth are getting.
No, chestnuts.
Yeah, his teeth are clean and straight in there. I don't. You don't want to show me.
Parsley maybe.
See how straight they are?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Look.
They're looking okay. The bottom ones are getting up a little bit. They're getting quite long there, but it's not affecting him.
Okay.
It's just something to keep an eye on. Sorry?
Do you think he'll cut the teeth down?
No.
Should we get them those little things that you can borrow from the pet shops, or they just?
No, it's a waste of time. They
'Cause I
won't do
buy them and
anything
they
with
never-
it.
They don't ever do
Yeah.
anything. Yeah.
They won't do anything. I'm going to do his ears though, because he needs this.
Yucky.
I'm just going to brush this because he's got a few bits in there that we need to take out. Just throw that down there.
Would that affect his hearing at all?
A little bit, but not overly. He's just a fluffier boy. Sweetie pie, hold on. Let me get that out. So he's got quite a build up there. I know, let me get that. Good boy. It's okay. It'll feel a bit better. No. Let's do it this way, hey?
Oh, I've got some flowers.
There we go. Good boy. No, there we go. Got it. So I'm just taking all this out. Hold on. Hold on. So I'm terrorizing his ear. I'm not meaning to.
He's so chatty though as well.
Yeah. He is. How long have you had him now?
Oh, I'd say close to a year now.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
6 to 8 months. Yeah.
Okay.
We're still so sad, Xander.
Oh, I
We still
know.
can't. My husband particularly is very
Yeah.
upset.
There was a lot. Yeah.
I wish. I
Going
don't know.
on
There's
with
all
that.
these thoughts. What if? What
Yeah.
if? Should we have done what we did? You know. I don't know. Anyway, next
Look.
time I'm going to take him straight to you, and then
Come
get an
here.
opinion.
Seriously, come here.
I know.
Around the corner. Just come here.
I really should have.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
But,
just wonder if it was curable.
Well,
They said no, and then that was it.
yeah. You can't relive in hindsight, can you?
No,
In
that's
hindsight's
right. You can't. And
wonderful. So,
we've got.
and you
to-
did your absolute best for him. You did.
Yeah, and at the time.
So that's a good thing. These sorts
Oh
of
my gosh.
he's black because he's got lots of black hair in there, but it's super sort of waxy on him. That's all. So we'll just fix that a little bit.
Would you recommend a good vet around here? Oh my gosh.
I know. It's just when it's really waxy, it gets sort of like that. It's like our ears. It's really because he's thicker haired. He's an Abyssinian. You just need to do it a bit more often.
It's a chestnut. Different.
Very different.
Right,
Yeah, he's
yeah,
dry. His ears are fine. No problem. Yeah. It's a bit like having long hair and short hair. Like when you've got long hair, your hair gets caught in things and pulls things and all of that. I know, I'm sorry. Just keep going.
It's so funny. At night time when we come down and feed them,
Yeah.
he like goes up on the cage like a dog,
Yeah.
on his hind legs.
Oh.
Can't wait to get the popcorning around.
Oh,
Look at this food.
he's so cute. Yeah, he is. He's saying, I want out of here. Too bad. Too bad.
His ears were so bad.
Just at the moment. Hold on.
Should I try and do that, or I'd rather you?
I'll
do
just
it,
come
to be
up.
honest?
It's like every couple of months. It's
Yeah.
not a weekly thing. When you do mite treatment for them, just do their ears like that. And he's a bit fiddlier, so just pop up.
So we've done. We do it every 6 weeks now, quite religiously, because they're
Good.
outside.
Yeah.
A lot.
For the grass. Here we
Yeah.
go. It's done. How's that? Yeah. It's no drama. No drama. Let me see down here. Let's see what tips you've got on there. Not much. It's got a little tiny. We always leave a bit. It's pulling that foot back like, don't touch my
Chestnut.
foot. It's okay. It's okay. All right, we'll do it this way. We'll do it this way. There. Okay. do this way. You just stay there. I can get the little tips off there for you.
And how's everything going for you? All
Oh, pretty busy.
good? Yes,
Yeah,
good.
lots of other stuff happening. Too much. But yeah.
Got a full house.
Sorry?
Full house with the rescues.
Yeah, we
I guess
are.
you always
We
do,
are.
don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we've had a massive waiting list from COVID. I actually filmed a few weeks ago all the surrenders that people are wanting to send in, and the bottom line is we can't help while we're full.
No.
And you don't want me to touch that, do you? Why? It's okay. It's all right. I'm not hurting it. Let me see. It's all right. He's like, lick, 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 be my friend. See, he's got his little two toes splayed apart there.
Yeah.
He's probably hurt one at some point. He was a bit nervous about it. But the nails there are okay. This one I can do like this. Good boy. Just going to do it carefully for you, hey? Stay there. Stay there. It's okay, mister. And we'll do our V-wrap for you. We'll do that. I know. We'll just wrap you up. He's very nervous, probably because at some point he's had a little broken toe there. So he's just a bit sensitive. So we'll just do a V-shape like this.
Oh, how cute.
And then we can take all the time we need, like this.
A piggy burrito.
Yeah, it was so easy when they're nervous piggies just to do this, and then you can take the time you need and get it exactly where you want it
Does
to
that calm them
be.
down, that position?
Yeah.
I guess it's like swaddling a baby almost.
It is, yeah. Hey. Stop that.
They can't fight you. No.
As long as they've got 3 paws in, you can then work on their feet. So I'm trying to keep one in and get one out at the moment.
Yes, it's amazing.
Good boy. Can I have this one? There we go. Let me have this.
And I'm still trying to get cauliflower leaves for you.
Oh,
Maisey.
well, we don't give them to the piggies.
Oh, don't you?
No, we don't.
Oh, gosh,
because
here's me dropping them off on your doorstep.
yeah, no, we give them to Bellamy the rabbit.
I give mine to my guinea pigs and they love it.
Yeah, they do when they're accustomed to it, but it's a bloat food.
Oh,
It can cause bloat. So if they really pig out on it and they haven't had it for a few days,
Yes.
it can cause bloat.
Oh,
So if they're having it in their diet all the time, it's like the lab piggies. I was told they're given occasional bits of carrot and cabbage. They're the 2 things. Cabbage can also cause bloat.
yes.
Um,
In humans.
But if they're used to it, like there are countries in Europe that just feed nothing but cabbage. But their guinea pigs are used to it and they have it all the time.
Yeah.
It's when guinea pigs have something that they don't know
Ah.
that it literally can upset their gut. They like it and they suddenly tummy pains from it. So
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So I know
Oh, that's
you're okay.
interesting 'cause here's me gathering up
Yeah.
cauliflower
So no, if they're used to it, that's absolutely fine. And yeah, we give them to Bellamy, but generally I don't give them to the shelter because like it's always changing in terms of who's here, what's here. A little bit of it we would. A little bit I do. But not. Aren't you cute? You're so cute. There you go. He's all done.
Done. Thank you so much.
That's a pleasure. So yeah, super cute. There we go.
Thank you so much. And those long tufts at the
Toby
back.
says bye-bye.
Just these. They're like
Yeah.
they don't come out.
No,
Do
you
they?
can
They
cut those off.
You can. Oh, here they
Do you want to cut them off?
Oh no, that's
No.
part of Toby.
Because you literally just do that
do
and
that. Give him a
put
haircut.
scissors straight through.
Yeah.
That's called a drop shoulder coat. His is not very pronounced. It's just a little wispy bit there,
Yeah.
and that's just part of him.
That's
You're super
Toby.
cute. He's gorgeous.
He is cute. he's
There we
he's
go.
funny as well. Hello, he
He's
talks.
super cute.
He's chatting away. Thank you. Oh, hang
That's a
on.
good
hang on.
thing. That is a pleasure.
He's too nervous. Leave it for you. Lynn.
Oh, thank you so much. Oh, they're beautiful.
They
Thank
are. We've got a
you.
beautiful
They're beautiful. Thank you,
camellias,
Sonia.
I think they are.
Thank you. Thank you very much. They're beautiful. Are they camellias?
I think camellias, azaleas. No, camellias. It's a
Camellias.
camellia, yeah.
They're
It's
beautiful.
60-year-old.
Look how huge they are.
Yeah.
60 years old.
It's so old, yes, and it's
Really?
It's about 6 meters high.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just
The
blooms
flowers
every
are
year.
stunning.
Yeah, I'm very lucky. And then I've got my hydrangeas that come out at Christmas.
Oh,
Yeah.
you do. They're beautiful too.
Yes.
Thank you so much. I'll put them inside. So I'm going to say, one of the ladies that does the guinea pig cuddle sacks for us,
Yes.
she says when the winds blow in August, the magnolias come out.
we've got a
And
magnolia tree
and
too.
the winds have started to sort of pick up, and it's
Yes.
like I've never thought of winds being in Australia, but
Yeah.
that's what she's nearly 90, but that's what they say. And it's like, oh, so they're starting to bloom now as well
Yeah,
as these.
we have a magnificent
These are stunning.
magnolia tree out the front.
Oh wow!
And just this week it started to bloom.
Has it? Yeah.
Yeah, you
they're
got to watch the
gorgeous.
cockatoos don't come and eat the buds.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Well, enjoy the World Cup. And thank you for the
Yes.
flowers. They're beautiful.
Thank you so much,
Yeah.
Lynn. Thank
It's
you.
a pleasure.
So appreciative.
No, it's a pleasure. It's good to see them.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Bye, Sonia. Whoop, one's falling out. Where's it gone? Have to find it. Hold on. I'll just take these inside while we get the next piggies. Oh, you won't? Well, enjoy it all. Yeah, would you like to bring your piggies? Oh, just one? Is there something with an eye? Is that right?
No, she's
No?
she's the losing weight one.
Okay.
She,
So tell me about her. What's happening?
so she had the urinary stones removed 3 months ago.
Okay.
And she's had 2 abscesses drained. She has a the ovarian cyst.
Okay.
She lost all the hair on her sides, but she's got an
And now she's got a
implant
patch implant. Yep.
Implant.
Okay.
So that's been in for about 3 weeks.
Yep. And that's a 6-month one? A year? Is it?
Hopefully.
Yeah, they can do 6 months or a year, I think.
But she's losing weight. And her teeth have been checked,
Okay.
and she seems to be eating everything.
How old is she?
3.
She's very
Right,
young,
isn't
isn't she?
Yeah, so this was, even up to last week, this was all bald, very obviously bald.
Right. And it's starting to regrow now.
Yeah, starting to regrow.
Good. How's her weight going?
No, she's
Like,
yeah.
it's just started to drop, or
No, it's
like,
been since she had urinary stones.
Right.
I dropped 100 grams, and then it just keeps dropping. Yeah,
okay.
she used to be very nicely covered. She's on urethral
Okay.
twice a day and
Yeah.
Trammel
Yep.
twice a day.
So that's a pain relief.
Yes.
And the urethral is for calcium. It's to do with
Yeah.
basically trying to reduce chances of
Yeah.
anything in that area
So that's
forming, stones forming. So is she, would you say she's eating the same amount and just losing weight, or is she?
Yeah, she looks like she is.
Yeah.
doesn't
So the
she?
food's always gone, or is it the other one eating?
No, she's always.
We've been handing her food and being there for a while they eat.
Yeah. Have you have you come back to me? That's in my
I've
head.
been feeding her.
Might
Trying
treated her.
to. I just gave her a bath yesterday.
Have you given her any mite treatment?
No,
Ivermectin or revolution.
no, not for 3 months. Yeah, she's probably due.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good girl, Rosie.
I think this girl's got some fluid around the heart. and because her heart is actually really quite faint compared to other guinea pigs. So it's ticking along in there, but it's very, very faint. And generally that happens when there's fluid in and around there. So they can put her onto something like cyst, which is a diuretic, which can help with that. Doesn't really explain the weight loss, but it's something for the vet to look at, given that she's had an implant put in, but her heart is definitely very faint by comparison. I can show that to you. Let's just have a feel around here. No, little girl. So she's had a couple of abscesses drained.
Yeah.
Around there.
It blew up sort of overnight on this side, and then while they were draining that, they found another one on that side.
Right.
But every time I take her to the vet, she said, teeth check.
The teeth are fine.
Fine.
Yep. Yeah, it makes me wonder, is it maybe an adverse reaction to the implant that she's got? I don't know that could be a connection. Again, that's really something to examine vet-wise, but her heart rate is, it's doing fine, fast enough,
She's sleeping,
but very, very faint.
So other than medication for...
Yeah, generally they start them on a diuretic and find the level that it's most suitable at. And you'll notice in her, generally it's something like a 0.05, half of a mil. And they'll increase it until they find the right amount. It's based on weight. But it's really interesting with piggies that have been on it that even the slightest increase up or down, they notice a change in the piggy within 24 hours. So they know they do better with it than without it, sort of thing. Yeah. But yeah, generally, that's sort of what's going on. I'll show you here if you want to have a listen. And then I'll show you what it's like with another piggy. Let's see. You could if you've got a stethoscope. This one's high maintenance. Yeah, she is. Well,
she lost her
sister
to dental issues.
I'll go get the
4 months
timid
ago.
Oh, great.
desexed boy.
Thank you.
Got to be quiet.
Well, actually, this one down here is the next one to come up. So Bruce. Oh, yeah, I was going to say, yeah. Either would be fine. I know what Bruce's heart is like, so maybe just him. Yeah, but okay, ready?
Yep.
Can you hear it?
Oh, hardly.
I know.
I can hear it chewing more.
Yep, I know. That's what I mean by normally that's what we listen to. So listen again.
Oh, it's so faint.
Okay, you see what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, now I'll get you another piggy. Keep that there and we'll get Bruce over. Do you want to hold her for me?
Yeah.
Are you good at holding her?
Yeah.
Okay. Can hold her. Can we just grab Bruce for a minute? I'm just going to move this and bring Bruce's cover.
Mom, can I have the towel?
Yeah, just keep that on. Can we have him? Yeah. Yep.
Mom, can I have
You might want to close the fence to get him.
Just put it back in her little house.
Be careful with him because he's got something wrong with him. Yeah.
Okay. Mr. Bruce.
He's back on his towel.
Bruce Willis.
Okay.
He's Mr. Tough Man.
He is.
Oh, God, he is.
So
There
let's put
he
him
is.
back here.
I'll just come out.
Okay. And then if you listen to Bruce, ready?
I'm learning.
We got it. I think I might have his arm in the way. Hear the difference?
I can't hear his ears.
You should hear it a lot louder. If you got it the right way.
You don't.
Can you not hear it there? You should hear him a lot louder. There.
Yeah, I hear it.
Yeah, try and pop them back in now. It's very different.
No, I can't hear it at all.
Really?
Can I have a hear of roses? Can I have a hear of roses?
I'll come back to it.
Yeah, here's ding, 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 ding,
You
ding,
can't-
ding, the minute
okay,
you do
yeah.
it. And then,
You're coming back?
Yeah, quickly come back.
Okay.
Let my phone in.
Okay. Oh,
and then
Not a problem.
Bruce can go back over.
Can
Thanks.
I have a
Can I have your
listen
girl
to-
again? Yeah. You got him? Just carefully with him. Careful of legs.
Bringing everything with
Could I have a listen of roses?
Hmm. Actually, that was louder that time. So, yeah, no. I'm going to take that back because it's as loud that time. It's the same. It is the same. The first time I was listening to it was very, very faint. So maybe it was the stethoscope playing up till I wiped the ear bits. I'm not sure. But yeah, it's the same. It's actually the same that time. So don't worry about that.
So her sisters on that side, they couldn't
Yeah.
feel it.
Yeah. Yeah, so don't worry about that. I'm glad we checked that because really, really strange. She's got the typical weight loss aspect. What sort of things are you giving her to eat?
So she has pellets, she has Timothy hay, also got grassy hay, meadow hay that they sleep in.
Yep.
Cucumbers, cos lettuce, celery leaves, apple, a little bit of apple, yes.
Okay. How long ago did the patch go in?
3 weeks.
Okay. Sorry, sweetheart. With my phone on.
Yeah.
She does squeak when we pick her up. And you said she squeaked when she did a wee
Yes.
the other day. And we're like,
Before she did away.
yeah.
When they removed the stone,
Remember when I brought her last time, she was hopping, and she still does
Mm.
hop a bit.
yeah. She's got a bit of swelling there, but it doesn't feel like a stone. Did they sedate her to do that?
Yes, they did.
Did they put her on antibiotics?
Yes, but not for a week after, and then only for sort of
Oh, okay.
7 days after.
Yep.
that.
Mm-hmm. It's all right, everyone. Oh, no, I'm just looking. Just looking. Sorry, Bubba.
Oh.
Don't poop. It's okay.
They always do.
Yeah. Can you see see that lump there?
Yeah.
To me, it feels like she's got a very small stone in the ureter. It's very obvious when they've got big stones.
Yeah.
I think she's in the process of passing that.
Right.
So, and that would explain the weaking while she's
Yeah.
going to the toilet.
Yeah.
So, what I think we can actually, we can remove that. And they don't need anesthetic for that. They need pain management of that. But we can do that. But I think I'd like to see if she can pass it first. So to do that, How much weight has she lost over what period?
So, yeah, since May, she's lost about 120 grams.
And what's the timeline of that? When did she have the stone removed?
3 months ago.
Okay, and then she started to lose the weight. Yeah.
She stayed. She used to be 1,080 grams.
Yeah.
Then she went after she had the stone removed. She stabilized at like a kilo.
Okay.
And then she dropped down to 900, stabilized there for a bit, and now she's dropped under that. She's about 880 or something.
Okay.
So it just keeps going down.
Right. Okay. And she's only got the patch in at the moment, no other medications on board, just the urethral. Okay. Yep. Tramadol's pain relief. How much is she on with that? Do you remember the dose?
0.1 twice a day.
Okay, it's only tiny.
Yeah.
What's that? It's actually decent. It is decent.
Because we stopped that.
What happened when you stopped it?
We stopped it, and she still wasn't good. So I talked to the vet, and she said put her back on that.
Right.
Because she was worried that she'd had without her kidneys with how much.
Yes. Right. Have you tried lowering it so it's only once a day? I think I would try that because it's actually a fair dose. It's a good dose. They can give more, but I'd probably lower it a bit and just see how that goes. What about her cage setup? Where is she living?
Oh, she's in the CNC cage.
Yeah.
2x5.
Okay. And at night time, what happens?
I put a hot water bottle in.
So they have a hot water bottle in there? Okay.
In the morning, she's not on it.
No. But is she? Are they in like a guinea pig room or a?
Yeah, they're in like a bedroom.
Right. Okay. Is there any heating in there at all when it goes off at night?
No, that's okay.
Right.
They've got I'll put blankets over the cage.
Okay. Yeah.
And they've got hay to sleep in.
Okay.
Are
And
you
she's out on the
videoing?
grass all day. Outside.
Are you videoing Maisey?
Yeah, she's on YouTube, and she's on Facebook. She's on a few things, so she's famous.
So is awesome.
Yeah. No, let me feel that.
Is she licking?
I think she's working out what my nail polish is. She's quite original in there.
So the feeling of fire capsicum. Chinese spinach.
Carrot?
Hey. Come on. Let's just have a look at those teeth. Just so we can rule that out.
Yeah.
I know. No, I'm just laying you there. Hello. 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 Missy moo. Miss moo. It's okay. Good to see. Okay. You are such a funny. She's a little scream. She's got a little bit of hair missing there. You
Yeah,
can put a bit of.
Did that with Melissa yesterday.
You can do that, or just put a bit of a Dactarin on it. Just crimp.
She always seems to have that.
Have a look. Have a look. Girl. Yeah, they're lovely and white at the front and nice and straight. Good girl. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. You're all right. So her teeth are fine. I'd be inclined to reduce the tramadol a little bit because it can impact on kidneys and their system, but I would also increase other things like corn husks. So she's got that more in her diet now because it's more of a high carbohydrate. Even a bit of carrot would be fine. Just increase those sorts of veg and initially monitor her weight, and then in about 2 weeks time we'll check in on that little area that's down there to see if she's passed it or not, because hopefully she can pass it. Giving her making sure she's having adequate water as well is
She does drink a lot of water.
Does she drink a lot?
Yeah, more than the other two.
Okay, because if she's drinking heaps, that's a good thing, but it can also be a kidney related thing. So yeah, I think lower the tramadol a little bit because it might be affecting her a little bit too much. Let's see if we can get that balance between pain relief and where she's at and peeing that little stone. There is something there. There is a stone there, but it's tiny by comparison to what we remove. It is small, and I think she can just do that. But if not, we'll look at that and take it out. So yeah, okay. Plan of action and keep monitoring her weight. You're doing a great job with that. Good job. Make sure you chart it. And you can also supplement feed her. Like we've been mixing up. This is critical care.
Yes.
Have you done anything like that?
I can't get her
to feed with it?
Yeah, I even mixed it with strawberry. I've tried to.
Me and one of my friends, we put some on food, and we tricked her into eating it.
Okay. Watch back to the earlier start of this video, probably an hour ago, and then you can see how I did this with Bruce, and see if you can follow the same thing. So with whatever powdered critical care, or if you want to make your own, it's great. But grab one of those from Coles, or the carrot one that's there, so that you can have a squirt of that in the food. That's not the secret, but it just makes it a little bit more palatable.
The other Guinea Pig we really critical care, and she ended up loving it.
Yeah. Well, the other thing you can do though is literally do this, get a dip of it like that, and put it literally on their mouth like this. So she has the taste of it, and she'll go, "Oh, hang on, what's that? What's that?" And just do that a couple of times, and then you need a little shallow bowl, only about so big, a centimetre big, heavy based, and put it in there, and she will go and eat it. Yeah, she'll lick it with the teeth and she'll lap it. So if it's in there, it's just faster calories is what we're after to maintain what's going on with her right now.
Do you think the other guinea pigs in the cage will eat it?
Possibly. If they love it, yes, they will. They will. Because it's literally like being in a lolly shop. It's fast consumption rather than having to grind and chew it down.
I think Autumn might want it.
Yeah. And generally what you find is like a bowl that's sort of dipped in with the moisture out of it and a little bit of critical care left. But I would put it in just for the sake and monitor her weight. You'll see that, oh, hang on, we're maintaining again. So I think we need a period of, because she's had so much go on with the patch, like if we change more things, and initially it sounded like her heart was really faint, but it wasn't. When I came back to her, it wasn't. So it may just have been clearing this. I'm not sure. It's always good to listen twice, which is good. But yeah, she's had a lot go on with the stone removed, with the everything else with the patch, and she's regrowing her hair, and so let's keep on a stable plan with her. Yeah. Okay. Plan of action.
She won't like it.
Oh, okay.
She's such a character.
Awesome. Awesome autumn.
She's very rude to
Is she?
Very
Oh dear.
funny.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
It's a pleasure. It's good to see you. That's awesome. Okay, we're going to have a look at Bruce, but I might see if Suzanne wants to come and have a talk on here first. It's a pleasure. It's good to see you. Bye. So have a check on here at how we did that for Bruce. have a look at that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Go on to Cavy Central YouTube channel. Just type in Cavy Central, you'll find it. See you. Hi everyone, just back again. Hello. Hi guys. Dropping into the chat. Hi Donatella. Hello. Lots to catch up in there. Thanks, Marsha, for popping comments in there. I thought it was funny. Hi, hello, Jake. Hi. I think I saw you jump on a little while back. Hi, Angelique. Hi, Sally. Hi, dancing. I can't quite make it out. Hi, sorry, there's so many of you in here now. Hi, Zane. Hello. Hi, everyone. If you have questions, pop them down below because I will come back in here, but we're going to go back to Bruce. And for those of you that were watching earlier, Bruce he's losing weight. He's a big guinea pig. He's got a lot going on that we're monitoring. We've looked at his teeth. We've ruled out lots of things. And we're just going to go back to him. He's on the grass hiding away. So I might see if Suzanne wants to come and have a quick chat over here. And Suzanne, whoops.
Yes.
Would you like to come and have a chat in here? Is now a good time or not a good time?
I might just grab the little guy.
Yeah.
The little one.
That would be good. Yeah. Okay. Bring him in and we will just go and check Bruce. Hold on, we'll get Suzanne here.
He was walking around that way.
Sorry?
He was walking around that way. Yeah? Sometimes comes inside, sometimes goes outside.
Hello, YouTube. Oh my goodness me.
It seems like he's eating a lot.
There's a mound of fur on the ground. We have. Ow! Ow, that really hurt. Ouch. Oh, yeah. Did you draw blood? No. Ow. Pumpkins, mister. Don't do that. Was I being too slow? We had a lovely cuddle before. You didn't bite me. Here he is. I'll angle this down. How are you? I was not expecting that. Here we go. So this little guy, he's desexed. And he came from a backyard rescue. There were 12, according to Lynn. And he's very timid, but he wasn't with me just then. No. I've left my 4 girls at home today. They're all very, very happy. And my old girl, Miss Maisey, who has the atrial resistant urinary tract infection, is now doing really well. She did lose 200 grams before we put her onto the Septrin, and she's now put on about 180 grams back. So I'm very happy with that. I've dropped all pain meds because she's not indicating any pain, and I've taken the Septrin dosage way down to about 1/6 of what it was when we were aggressively treating the infection. So she's actually now doing 0.15 ml of Septrin a day. And we'll see if that can be lowered. But she's so happy again. She's full of energy. She's rumble strutting around the backyard when the little ones get in her way. At the food bowl, and if she's at the food bowl and another one comes up, they get her, go away. But when she's finished, which is usually about 1 minute later, she just lets them back in at the food bowl. And look at this guy. You wouldn't think he would bite, would you? Would you bite? Well, you did bite me. But you didn't draw blood, thankfully. But boy, it did hurt. Yes, it did. Look at you. He's so gorgeous. Look at him being beautiful. I'm going to have a look at the video later to see what the issue is with Bruce Willis, the guinea pig who was on here before. He's white with the brown face. He's named Bruce Willis because boy, oh boy, was he a fighter when he was found. I don't know if he went through the story, but he was behind a bus seat shelter in Hornsby, and someone was out walking their dog and saw him. And the poor little thing, he was covered in ants and he was miserable. So they zoomed home, locked the dog in, got a cardboard box, went back, put this poor little guy in a box, brought him to Lynn. And he was really not in a good way. He was only very young, but he was a fighter. And so he got named Bruce Willis. Yes, he did. Not you. What's your name? Not only that, I don't know how old you are. I don't even think he's a year old, this one, because he's got juvenile features. You can often tell their age. You're going to let me look at your toes. You're going to let me look at your toe. Oh, he's young. He's young. I'll just bring this up. So if you can see the nails, they're tiny. So when they've got tiny nails, that means that they are young. My Miss Maisey's 7+, and her nails are thick. Her nails, they'd be almost as thick as the middle of that cotton bud. So they are really big and wide and strong, and to cut them takes an effort. And she hates having her toenails cut. But I do it. She lets me now because I haven't hurt her actually, I've never hurt her. But Lynn's trick of always squeezing before you cut. And if they go crook, pull their foot away, don't cut. If they're, okay, I still don't like you holding my foot in your scissors, then you can cut. And it's always best to cut less because you can always bring it in a bit and it'll regrow and you can do it again rather than risk actually cutting into the live tissue, because it's not just that it bleeds. It's like if you cut into your fingernail, it hurts, and then it hurts for ages until that grows out, 2 to 3 weeks later. So this little boy is now beautiful and calm. This is what a cuddle sack does for them. Yes, it does. Yeah. Oh, I've just finished off my wheat seeds from 2020. The problem is there is a little hidey hole tunnel that's been dug under my fence and up and under, and I think I've got a little rat, and the rat is coming up and just rummages through my trays and eats all the seeds. That's wheat seeds, barley seeds, oat seeds. So I'm thinking I might have to get a lockable cabinet if I'm going to try and grow wheat seeds, or try and block off this fence. I could try and block off the fence, but it'll find another way. They do that. Yes, they do. I can move my wheat trays around to the front porch. I've done that. Yes, I have. But it's a bit hard to find grass in Sydney at the moment. It's been quite dry. So I've decided I'm actually going to try growing excuse me, the panic veld grass in pots. So I've pulled some up with their roots and I've put them in pots and they're nicely watered. I'll find out, it'll probably take a month before they really get established and grow. But if they can do that, then they'll regrow and it's just going to be easier than me hunting around the neighbourhood. Yes. I really did not think you would bite me. Oh.
generally have been very bad. He does stop for me, but his age he stopped doing that. Like, when he was small, he was doing a lot, but now he's my age. So do that kind of thing. Can't try. Really unable to stand. So this moving around is the way how he does. I don't think
I'm just wondering if he had something to it that could have not showing any gait, not showing any disease, that could be
not really active. Pretty much.
If I didn't have the cuddle sack, I think this guy would be trying to run. Whereas to get out of the cuddle sack, he's got to shift his weight a large amount, and I'll feel the movement before he goes. And if he goes to try, I just close it over. So cuddle sacks are really good. The way I get Maisey in off the grass of an evening is I just put the cuddle sack on the grass, and she walks into it and snuggles up for warmth. So I get to pick it up and take it in. And she gets put back in her newly cleaned cage. And because she's so old and she's been sick, I go and get some really soft grass. So some really soft grass tips, and she gets spoiled. The younger ones with their good teeth and their good health, well, they can have the tougher grass. They get the piggie. She gets the panic veld and the winter grass and the soft bits. But then she also gets the hard bits overnight because I don't have enough of the soft bits for all the time. Look at you. So I've got a froggy. Now, we are 30th of July, so we're almost into the last month of winter, and it is starting to warm up. Overnight, it only got down to 11 Celsius, and today the top here was 24 Celsius. Now, that is just the most gorgeous temperature range. Tiny breeze, lots of sunshine. We had rain last week, so the grass is growing. Yes, it is. Did you have a wiggle? Did you have a wiggle? Can you do your little foot up? What are you doing?
yeah, perfect. That's he might tip that over. Whereas one like that,
Look at you. Oh, such a pretty boy. So we actually have 3 desexed males here at the moment. There's Houdini. He's still quite young. He's under a year, I think. And he was desexed because he was just so aggressive. He would go a bigger male. He would attack a smaller male. He attacked me. So that he didn't end up alone his entire life, we've had him desexed. And that means he can go with females. He still does attack males, but we had prepared to try him with another male, if that's what somebody wants. But he's also good. Put him with a herd of 4 or 5 females, and he keeps them in control. And he's in heaven. Yes, he is. We have this little guy. I don't know if you were desexed before we got you or after. I don't know. And then we've got the big furry guy that we're trying over there with PJ. And this little guy, oh my goodness, he's so timid. PJ was assertive to the point that this little guy was being harassed, and all this little guy was doing was running away. So after about 3 minutes, it wasn't going to change. There's a big furry guy. He's not letting PJ mount him. He's turning around kicking him and possibly peeing on him. On occasion, turning around and saying, "Here, cop this, mate. See if you like me doing it to you. I don't like you doing it to me." And they're working. So we'll see how that story ends. I'm checking my finger again. He didn't draw blood. It's right there. That's where it hurt me. I wasn't doing what you wanted, and you told me. Yes, you did. You're assertive with people, but not with guinea pigs. Look at your little face. Look at your little face when I scruff it. I would appreciate you.
Thank you. So contact me in a week or 2 weeks. Okay.
Little Mr. Timid gave me a nip.
Sorry, did he now?
You probably heard me squeal.
Rascal.
But once he's settled, you can, if they're going to come out, you can see the change in they shift their body weight around to get a foot. And you can see it. Or if you do that, you can feel it before they get out.
Okay.
Cuddle sacks are brilliant.
They should go into guinea pig stuff and get one.
They should go onto guinea pig stuff. Coming off the guinea pig stuff website. So Bruce Willis has just gone home with his owner and going to come back again next week. And any issues, the owner will contact Lynn. And Lynn is now around there watching Yeti guy, big fluffy man, called him Yeti, just for now, to see how they're likely to bond. But I might get her to come and finish the haircut because we are going to lose the light at some point. The time, can I see the time there? Yes, it's 4:30. So I'll get Lynn to come and do that before the light goes. And then you'll actually have something more interesting to watch than me patting this guy. I'm not putting my fingers near his face again. Goodness me. No. Go.
Well, the question is, we need the bar as well. So, shall I bath him up and pick him up, or do you want to go and let you have a coffee in the bathroom? Then you can have a chat about him.
But you'll never get another Alex. It's really hard. Whew. Hi, everyone. Hello. Hi. Whoop. Let me just... Right. So, Bruce has gone home and we have a plan of attack with Bruce. So he is going to be weighed. We're going to monitor his weight this week. He's actually doing really well moving around. He has no mobility issues. We've sort of ruled out everything. And we're going to monitor. It turns out he hasn't had his regular grass time, which Bruce loves. So we're going to give him back his grass time, which he loves. And we're going to watch his weight, monitor him closely, and check in 1 week. And I think we'll find Bruce starts picking up, which will be great. So I thought it was funny. I've noticed these dark red brown, what are they? Dark brown, red-eyed guinea pigs tend to be smaller than red. No, I haven't noticed that. And in fact, we had a really big, almost the same version of that piggy, but about 3 times bigger, came in with that rescue. That was a rescue of 12. And yeah, she was a female, way, way, way bigger. She was the size of it. For people who watch on here, we had a guinea pig called Big Red, same size as Big Red. Yeah. So, thank you, Leo. Thanks. Yeah, we had a busy day today, which is good. Donna Dummy, hi. Haven't seen you in a while on here, yeah. And I'm sorry we had to start later on here today. It sort of worked in better with what we were doing. But yeah, we're doing adoptions now, roughly every 2 weeks, because school has recommenced. So when things start at the beginning of school going back into term, it's a little bit quieter, and I just got a little bit more time to get things done, which we need to do because we've had so much happening. So thank you everyone for tuning in. I don't know how long we've been streaming here. Only about 2 and a bit hours. So that's about right. By now it's normally about 4.5 hours we've been streaming. So we're on track with that. And the little long-haired boy Piggy has met a friend, which is great. And we're just finishing up with that. So if you have any last questions, pop them on the stream now. If you're watching this later in the replay, definitely pop your questions down below. You won't be commenting to me live like people are right now, but you can comment underneath the video, and then you can actually see that. Then I can see the comments, and I'll respond to those later and go through those. So I hope that's okay. Go. He does. He's only halfway through his groom. That's the long-haired boy that we started with. He needs to have a bath. He needs to be buffed up a little bit. He's yeah, he needs a bit doing. So we'll get that done. So actually, this is a good thing to point out. The critical care that we mixed up earlier. Here it is here. Now, this has just been sitting from when Bruce was eating it, but you'll notice how much thicker it is right now. Now, remember, this one was the first critical care that we've given Bruce, so we wanted it to be a bit more on the watery side, which is typically when you start feeding piggies critical care of any kind. You need it to be a little bit more liquid because generally they haven't had food on board, hence they may be a bit dehydrated. So you always start a little bit more running. But this one here, see how much it's thickened up just in that time? Now, if you had a dehydrated animal that you fed that to and you gave critical care that was much thicker than this for the first time feed, that's when it can further compromise them with dehydration. Hopefully that shows you what can happen. So be really careful with your critical care. If you commence feeding with it to make it a little bit more runny like I did in this video, and then once you've actually got them taking and realizing they can take food, then you thicken it to its normal toothpaste consistency. I hope that helps. It's a good one to see, good one to be aware of. So I have not put out the video as yet on the guinea pigs that came in with the rescue from the laboratory. We did have them come in. That was 2 weeks ago, and there were 10 of them that came in that rescue, and then we had another 6 come in at the same time. So we had 16 piggies within 2 days come in. So there are some videos on that we need to get out. I need to get out to you, but just so you know, it's all happened. So would you like to come and say bye? I think we've just about finished with what we need to do online. So
I've got the big furry Yeti guy.
he's got to have a bath yet. Super cute, but we'll do that inside so he can stay warm.
Yeah.
It's a bit cool out here. So thank you everyone for joining us.
Thank you, everyone.
Thanks for Suzanne jumping on here. We have a small team of Suzanne and I today, which is great too.
And a late start, but
yeah,
that meant I
needed to
got
be today.
gardening done this morning.
So thank you everyone for joining us. And Marsha online, I thought it was funny. All of our admins
Marsha,
who
what
do an
time is
amazing
it?
job. I know it would be so late. I know, Marsha. You're amazing.
3
Marsha,
a.m.
you
or
are.
something.
Marsha does our are they called intro?
Timestamps.
But she does them for us all the time. So thank you, Marsha. Okay, everybody, take care. We'll be back really soon. Oh, click like and share this out so other people can find it. Thanks very much. Take care,
everybody.
everyone. Bye for now. Oh, Wiki Wiki Squiggle. Wiki Wiki Squiggle. What would we